Hey, you. Yes, you. The one that is always worrying about money. I have the perfect solution for you, so let's chat about it. You know how they say if you want something done right, like ask a busy person. And that's literally me. I'm always on the go, I'm always traveling, and I've learned how to budget my money so that I don't have to worry about it and I don't have to know or think that my budget is going to blow up just because I'm out of town. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the same, how to literally create a budget that is on auto pay, and you only have to check on it. Sometimes you don't have to worry about your money and about your budget. And let's get into it. The first thing that you want to do is start with your budget. And I know that this sounds kind of counterintuitive when I'm talking about putting your bills on auto pay, but without having a good budget that you understand how much money is going out, how much money is coming in, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to start budgeting or for you to transition and put everything onto auto pay. I do have a free budgeting template if you need one, or get your favorite budget, whether you use the pen, paper, or any of your favorite apps. Get the budget out and figure out where your money is going. Make sure you have a strong budget. Next, let's talk about the bank accounts you need. Because I always suggest at bare minimum you need 3 bank accounts at 3 different banks for your budget to really work. Like my mama said, I don't keep all my eggs in one basket and I don't keep all my money in one bank. So your first bank is going to be your bill pay account, and that's specifically the one that we're going to talk about when it comes to creating this auto pay budget or these auto pay bills. But you need a bill pay account, you need a savings account, obviously, and then you need a spending account. And those are your 3 basic money accounts that you will need at 3 different banks. So your bill pay account is going to be that account that you have with all of your bill money in it. Everything, you've done the calculations, you looked at your budget and you're saying like, hey, $1,200 for bills comes out of my budget every month. So that is the amount of money that you auto deposit into your bill pay account. Make sure you account for every dollar that is going to come out of it. Before we keep going, I want to invite you to be part of the Young, Rich, and Responsible membership. I do one live workshop every month. It's a new topic each time, so you're welcome to join in, have a great conversation, and if you want to learn a little bit more about that information, I have it down below, but I cannot wait to see you on the inside. Now that you have the right bank accounts, you have your bill pay account, you have all that money coming in, let's talk about setting up your direct deposit. Most companies, and I know that it's different for a couple different people, so I'll talk about the 2 different ways. Most companies will have where you can set up multiple accounts. Bare minimum, like sometimes like they have a maximum, and the maximum will be around like 3 to 5 accounts. So if your employer requires or has a maximum of 3 accounts, you're perfect, you're golden, you know, go to the next part. But if your employer requires you to only use 1 bank account, what you are going to do is set your bill pay account as your main bank that you're going to deposit all your money into. After that, you want to set up either an auto debit from your bill pay account to your other 2 accounts, or you can do that manually depending on how your bank is set up. So you want to make sure that all of that is happening automatically. If your employer lets you do more than 1 bank, then it's perfect. You don't have to worry about it, and you can just set it and forget it. Set how much your bills will be, put that exact amount into your direct deposit, and you're great. But if not, you will have to do it where you are auto depositing money from your bill pay account into your other bank accounts. Okay, now that you have your budget, you have your bank accounts, and you set up your direct deposit, the next thing that you want to do is review your automatic budgets. You want to make sure that all of your automatic debits, all of your automatic bill pay, your auto pays are all pulling from that one specific bill pay account. It should not be pulling from any other account, just that one bill pay account. What I like about creating an auto, like putting all my bills on an auto pay, is I can see a bird's eye view. Like, I can see how the system is moving rather than a random Netflix charge, a random Apple charge, a random, like, things are just happening all out of place. And you want to make sure that when you're setting up your auto pays, that you are very specific. Because if you do it wrong, that can definitely make a mess, make a financial mess. So we want to avoid messes, and we want to continuously make sure that we're reviewing our budget. We want to make sure that we're reviewing, and just for just for our own sake, making sure that the money that is supposed to come out of the account is coming out of the account and is paying the bills on time. I've gotten in trouble where I thought that I had the money in the account, and I actually did not have enough money in the account, and then that caused for late fees and things like that. So you want to make sure you're at least checking on it. I say every 2 weeks or at least every month, to just make sure that things are getting paid the way that they're supposed to, and just an extra peace of mind. Last thing that I want to talk about is being safe with this method. You have to be safe. Again, I've already talked a little bit about some of the dangers of putting things on auto pay. If you don't have all the money in your account, then you run the risk of owing your creditors or your service providers an extra fee, like the late payment fees, bounce return payment fees, and things like that. So you want to be sure that you are being very safe with this method. Do not be very lax with it, because if you start trying to be lax, and okay, like, it worked for the first couple months, but then you start dipping out of your bill pay account, if you start actually using your bill pay money for other things, it's going to show up, because you'll come up short when it's time to pay your bills. Do not do this. The whole purpose of having a whole separate account at a different bank specifically for your bills is so that you have that money dedicated to make sure that you have a house over your head, that you have food in your stomach, and that all of your bills are paid on time. That's the whole reason for it. So if you don't feel like you're ready to put your bills on auto pay, don't force it. Don't make yourself do something that is going to ultimately make you lose more money in the long run. But if you feel like, you want to have a little bit more freedom, you don't want to have to worry about if you paid a bill on time, or if you're a person like me who's a little bit more busy and you don't have time to always sit down every week or every 2 weeks to review your budget, but you want to still make sure that your bills are being paid on time, this is a wonderful method for you. Please let me know if you have any additional questions, if this all made sense. But before that, if you haven't really gotten your budget put together just yet, and you get paid bi-weekly or twice a month, every other week, I have another video. You can go ahead and check that one out. I budget this way. This is how I budget my money. So if it is helpful, please go and watch that after this one. And I do have some videos coming for people who get paid twice a month and monthly. They're just not up just yet, but they will be. And I'll let you know when they are up. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.